acceleration is not bad. But anyway, I digress. Someone is gonna fall in love with this vehicle because this vehicle is meant for somebody. That person just so happens to not be me. It's not bad. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got this baby, 2021 Mazda 6. And honestly, this thing's actually kind of nice though. Front wheel drive, pushing around 187 horsepower, 6-speed automatic with a 2.5 liter engine, producing around 320 foot-pounds of torque. And honestly, it's not bad. And we get a sunroof as well on this version as well too. This thing retails around $25,000 to $30,000 depending on price, spec, and model. Almost fell down there. And this is what our key looks like. But you know what? Let's go inside because this is what we want to see. Nice leather seats on the interior. Forgive me because the interior is actually kind of dirty though. The interior is actually kind of dirty and it's a hot summer day. But this is what we're working with today. Let me turn down the music because copyright. But again, 6-speed automatic transmission. Great on gas. We got a range of 523 on a full tank. Half of 1,000 right there. Here's our gear selector. And let's put it into sport mode. Surprisingly, this one doesn't even have an eco mode. This just has sport and regular mode, which kind of sucks for a car that's supposed to be kind of gas excuse me, that's supposed to be kind of gas efficient. But this one doesn't even have a sport mode. I mean, it doesn't even have an eco mode, so that kind of makes it a little bit less desirable, a little bit though. But again, we get a huge 6 inches of touchscreen right here. And once you start driving, it will turn up the touchscreen. And this is a cool little, we are using 8.7 liters for every 100 kilometers, which is not bad. We also have a cool infotainment system as well over here to select stuff. So as you're driving, you can just select all this as you're going along. And from here, top speed of 260 kilometers an hour, red lines to 8,000 RPM. And a simple but actually kind of comfortable-ish steering wheel. We got our volume skip button, our cruise control, and our phone pickup. And down here we have our lane assist, and we also have traction control. Again, this is a 4-cylinder, so either way we're not gonna be spinning our tires as much. But you know what, let's go for a ride. And while we're at it, let's open up the sunroof because it's a nice sunny day and I want to do that because that's just me in general. This thing is not crazy good, but it's decent. This thing competes with the Hyundai Sonata, and it also competes with other full-size SUVs. Think of like the Toyota Camrys, those kind of SUV sizes. And honestly, it does it okay. It doesn't have a strong definitive point. Like, let's go with Toyota for example. Toyota would have the reliability score that everyone knows about because it's Toyota. The Sonata has the new redesigned feature that makes it look really, really nice. The Mazda has stayed relatively the same over the couple of years actually. Like, it hasn't changed too much. Same infotainment system, same body style, nothing that draws the masses in, to be honest. Which kind of sucks because Mazda used to have the best ads with the zoom zoom, but now it's decent. It won't be the first choice, but it's not obviously not the last choice. It just doesn't have too many strong points to flex, to be honest. And I kind of wish it did because I like Mazda. And it accelerates kind of quick though. But to be honest, the transmission doesn't feel sporty in this one. The transmission in this one honestly doesn't feel sporty. But again, this is the base model as usual. This is Hooked on Cars. We always get the base model because that's how we start. But one thing I do like is the auto hold feature, where I can press that and just let go. But low-key, I would honestly take the, how should I put it? I'll take the eco mode over the auto hold feature. Like, sure, I don't have to press on the brake, but it's more of a convenience. The eco mode is a little bit more of a necessity if you're trying to like save money on gas per se. So honestly, on that part, I'll switch the two buttons around. Instead of having auto hold, I'll have eco mode just to make it a little bit better. And also we do have heated seats and a heated steering wheel, which comes in hella useful when we're in the summer, because again, in the summertime it's brutal sometimes, and in the winter it's even more brutal than that, because why, it's winter. Heated seats are a must in the winter, especially in Canadian weather. But you know what, let's stick to dynamic driving, because this thing is okay. 0 to 60 in under 10 seconds, under 9 seconds. I'm not gonna give you the exact number because it's not too impressive, but overall it's decent enough. It's decent enough for you to have fun, but it's not quick enough to actually scare you when you try to have fun. It's not gonna lose traction. It's not gonna try and toss you into a corner. Like, the car is really responsive and it gives you what it's feeling on the road, and I like that though. It doesn't have no launch control. It doesn't have any crazy features. It's just a simple base model economy and fuel efficient Japanese sedan, and it's simple. It's okay. I would honestly take the Honda Civic just because you can tune up your Honda Civic and kind of customize it, but the Mazda is a good competitor, to be honest, because Honda Civic and Toyota do take the cake when it comes to marketing and competition, because that's what everybody wants. That's all everybody really knows. But acceleration is not bad. Installation could honestly use a little bit of work, because I can hear quite a bit coming from the road. It's not bad, it's not terrible, but it could be better. And if you do want a little bit more horsepower, Mazda does offer a 250 horsepower Mazda 6. That would be like the signature model. That would retail, I want to say, around 35 to 45k, depending on trims and what else you add onto it. But honestly, these things are actually pretty affordable. Kind of wish Mazda make like a proper, how should I put it, sports car for their lineup, because it's just simple. Like, if we think of Honda has the Honda Civic Type R. That is their top of the notch sports car. Mazda, I don't really think they have anything that's as impactful. Like Toyota has the Supra. That's fair. The Nissan has the Nissan GTR. Mazda kind of fell off on that one. Even Volkswagen has a Volkswagen Golf that can be tuned up. Like, all of these manufacturers have like higher trims for every demographic, but Mazda is kind of lacking on that part, and I really wish Mazda would improve on that. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. We should get back to the car review, because that's what we're here for. Braking power, it's okay. It brakes smoothly. Like, if you really need to come to a quick stop, it's not bad. But the but the parking brake is electrical, so you can't really engage it, just pull up on it. You can't really engage it on the fly like that. I'm not gonna try that out because I'm not sure how the electrical systems will handle trying to use a parking brake while moving at speeds like this and brake. Oh, the G-forces were good on that one. But yeah, the braking stopping power is more than enough to stop this little car. Like, I have the teensiest of headaches when you brake that hard, but because that is induced because of the G-forces you inflict on yourself. But honestly, Mazda has figured that part out though. And if we try to do like a controlled little launch control, we're riding at 2000 RPM ish, and launch. Come on, go. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. You don't feel any crazy acceleration, it takes off in an orderly and simple fashion. You can kind of tell that this car may not be my favorite, but for a lot of people, this car does the job simple and efficiently enough. Because why not? It's Mazda, man. It's Mazda, and Mazda does Mazda things all the time. Just kind of wish it was a little bit more peppy, or try to be a little bit more peppy. Give it some more characteristics, because it just doesn't feel as charismatic as the other lower models. Because, not gonna lie, the other lower models are a little bit more charismatic, but this one, not so much. This one is not the most charismatic vehicle on the road, because I don't know, it's just missing that one core strength that all the other competition has. Because this one, on the base level side, it has everything the competition has, but it lacks the core strength that some of them have. Like the Camry has paddle shifters, so you can be a little bit sporty if you really want it to be. It's peppy and it tries. The Honda Civic goes nuts with the technology it has. Like, it has like cameras on the what's it called, side windows, so you don't have to turn your head all the time. All these are like one of those key strengths that kind of define it from the competition. Mazda doesn't really have that key thing that defines it. Like, the sunroof is nice, yes, but it's not a tilting point in my opinion. But anyway, I digress. Someone is gonna fall in love with this vehicle because this vehicle is meant for somebody. That person just so happens to not be me. But anyway, this was Hooked on Cars, a quick 10-11 minute video review. It's been a pleasure, guys. Take care and stay safe. Peace.